Hey, good morning, fellas. It's a little bit after 6 o'clock. Had a surprise birthday party for me yesterday about 2 o'clock. I thought everything was over for the day. I'll show you what it looks like here because it's cloudy. Which it's very nice out here. Maybe 72 degrees, cloudy, light breeze. The young terrorist cat got the old pool going, everything like that. But so around 2 o'clock, the doorbell rings, and I go to answer. My wife set me up to go and answer the door, and there's 30 of her family members standing there. This video is about how family can make a difference in a man's life. So I have never had a good-sized family in my life, and for me, it's a little overwhelming because in the culture where I grew up in, it's a handshake and maybe a little bit of a light hug. But everybody comes and gives you, and then they're funny. Viejo is old, like you're viejo now. Anyways, they call me an old man and stuff. It was just a great stuff, and they brought we grilled hot dogs. They're called FUD, F-U-D. Evidently, anyways. And they grilled peppers, and the women were just having fun. And then there was karaoke, and from 2 o'clock, by the time I turned around, it was 10:30. And just the culture and all that kind of stuff. But they give you a hug, give you, and they hug you like they've known you all your life, and a kiss on both cheeks, and it's just the guys don't give you a kiss on both cheeks. The guys kind of give you like, and they call you cabron, and anyways, it was a really good time, except for the karaoke. Sometimes I want to go around and apologize to my neighbors, but it really makes a difference if you can be a part of a family. Um, Anyways, it was super nice. There were no squabbles. There were a couple of, and they joke around all the time. Because they've known each other their whole lives. And anyways, it was just nice. And I kept telling them in Spanish, you got to have a gringo in the family to make sure that everything goes okay. And they were just, yeah, whatever. Yeah, just a great, great time. But the funniest part, if you don't know much about the culture, and this is just my perspective, so it's just my personal perspective. I'm not trying to speak for the Mexican people or anything like that. But they do at least three goodbyes for me, and they had to. It's taken them 8 years to break me, because when it's time for me to go, I just all right, bye, bye, and just uh, give a wave and walk out to the car, get in the car, and drive off. But here last night they had, like, here in the backyard, they had their first goodbye. Okay, well, we got to get going. We got to go to work tomorrow and stuff like that. And immediately all the women started cleaning up, and everybody helped out, took trash out and all that kind of stuff, and cleaned up. But then they do their first goodbye, and everybody says goodbye to everybody in a big circle. And then they make it to the front door, and they do the same thing again. They go through the whole. Somebody starts telling the story, and they all stop and start, yeah, 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 and then you do go goodbye again around the big circle. And then the last one is right before they get in their cars, so I call it the three goodbyes, and it was just. So it started probably at 10:15, and maybe by 11 o'clock they finally got in the cars and drove off. It's hilarious, and there were babies there, baby boys and baby girls, and people holding them, and it was just a really good time. But it for me, it I'm not really I enjoy my solitude a lot, and for me it's like if you've ever been to the ocean, like where the wave hits you and you're like, oh no, I might have messed this up, and you just get squished by it. Anyway. So it was just, but just it's nice. I'm used to it now. It's a nice thing. They're loud, they're funny, they're raucous. They have a good time. They're not apologetic. But on top of that, they're not rude or mean or anything like that. But it was just a really good time. And I haven't drank since January 23rd of last year. So they told me a good. They're hilarious because they bring their own beer, they bring their own ice, they bring their own stuff, and and whenever I would tell them that, well, that's the all right, Billy, get out of the way. I don't know if that's a particular thing for cats to do, but and or I'll be playing on the computer and she just come in. She just interrupted. I was flowing. No, but anyways, I hope you understand. If I think it's far easier for you as a man once you have established yourself, only if you choose to, you can plug yourself into a family. It's easier for a man. Men are willing to move. Men are willing to do things that other people aren't. Women aren't really going to do. I think it's easier for a man to go off and find his way and then come back. Anyway, she grabbed another lizard. What is wrong with that cat? All right. Love you guys. Stay safe and healthy. Take care of each other if you can, and if you can't, take care of yourselves. Like a fort in a G-string. West Texas, El Paso. You know what? Anything that comes in the backyard, they try to kill it. I don't know. And they're not hungry for anything, all right? Love you guys. Bye-bye. Like a fort in a G-string. I'm out of here. Bye-bye.